Hi guys, welcome to Easy Maths Lessons. Today we are going to estimate calculations by rounding first. Now if you need any help on rounding, then check out my earlier videos on rounding with significant figures because that's a skill you're going to need today. So my first example here, I've got 6.23 times by 3.896. That sounds scary, but the question will read, estimate 6.23 times 3.896, and therefore you need to be rounding first. So we always round to one significant figure. Now if I take 6.23 and I round it to one significant figure, I get 6, and 3.896 rounds to 4. Now it's easy. 6 times 4, you'll note that I've got a squiggly equals here. That means approximately equal to. So 6.23 times by 3.896 is approximately equal to 6 times 4. Now 6 times 4 is exactly 24. And therefore, my estimation for 6.23 times 3.896 is 24. Check a calculator, or take a calculator and check what the real answer was and see if we were close. On my next example, I have got a horrendous looking calculation here, but it becomes so much easier when we apply estimation first. Now we're going to round to one significant figure, and when I'm rounding to one significant figure, then this 434 becomes 400, 4.934 becomes 6, and 0.19345 becomes 0.2. And now it's slightly easier. So I can do 400 times 6, which, well, we just do 4 times 6, which is 24, and add the 2 zeros at the end. And I've got this. But because I've got this decimal here at the bottom, I really don't like dividing with decimals. And since this is going to be without a calculator, I suggest you check out my video on dividing by decimals. But this one's easy. Because it's one decimal place, I'm going to times by 10 on both sides. And because I'm timesing by 10 on both sides, I will get 24,000 divided by 2. Now half of 24,000 is 12,000. And there we go. This horrendous looking calculation in the beginning, I've made it so much easier and then just estimated it to become 12,000. This is your turn. Have a go at it, pause it, and then I'll be here waiting with the answers in just a minute. Alright, so having to round all of this to one significant figure, it will give me 200 times by 4, and I'm going to divide it by 8 times 8 times 2. So 200 times 4, 4 times 2 is 8, with 2 zeros, and 8 times 2, 16. So 2, well, 8 goes into 8 once, 8 goes into 16 twice, so 100 divided by 2 is 50. So my answer here is approximately 50. If I look at the next one, 825, approximately equal to 800 times by 20. And I need to divide that by 100. Now 800 times by 20, 8 times 2 is 16. And I've got 1, 2, 3 zeros, so 3 zeros. And divided by 100. So for every zero I've got at the bottom, I can knock one off at the top. So my final answer is 160. Okay, next one. Let's just choose a different color. There we go. So 629 rounds to 600. And I've got adding here at the bottom, so I need to do that as well. So 2 plus 4, which is 6. And 600 divided by 6, well, is 100. So answer here, 100. And last one, 27.98 rounds to 30 and times by 4, and that is 0.2 to one significant figure, 0.2. 3 times 4, 120, because I need to add on that 0. Divide by 0.2. Well, we've seen in the example, I can times both sides by 10. So I have 1,200 divided by 2, and 1,200, half of that 600. So there you have it, final answer, 600. I hope you got them right. I'm sorry that is about really messy. Give me a thumbs up if you understood it and if you got them right. And please subscribe to my channel. Till next time.